again, you'll be wearing this underneath, but it has those holes in it so you can put the clips right in. If you don't clip her down, she will fall right off when you go to brush her. She also comes with the little bra tabs on the bottom so you can secure her. So this baby stays on very securely, and lace fronts are meant for that. They are meant to look 100% natural. They are secured in several spots, and then you glue them as well, securing them even further. Okay, so we just went over the fact that the two main types of wigs out there are full wigs like this one and lace front wigs like this one. Now, when I was talking about quality and price and everything, if it's your first wig and you're really not sure, that's the main thing on my Instagram that people are messaging me like, well, I don't know how it's going to look on me. I'm really nervous. I don't want to waste a lot of money, but I don't want to get a wig that looks really cheap. Totally get it. When I was searching for a gray, dark rooted wig, I was like, I don't want to spend a ton of money, but I don't want to get some, you know, like a cosplay type wig where it's just for costumes like Party City. I wanted her to look really nice. So it just took me a little bit of looking, and I will go ahead and answer individually where I got each of these. I don't necessarily want to promote all of the companies because I don't know the quality of all of their wigs. Like this one, for instance, I will do a separate video on because the company that makes her, I know for a fact is amazing. These other two, I will, again, I'll give you the links personally. But yeah, so I didn't want to get one either that looked really cheap, but I didn't want to get one that was, you know, $200 either. So read your reviews, look around. Now, another thing you want to be aware of, ask for personal pictures if you're getting it custom made, or if you find it on a website, go ahead and double check, is the wig in the picture the exact one that I'm going to get? I recently ran into an issue with a company where I ordered a wig. What they sent me was the biggest piece of garbage I've ever seen, and it said that it was a lace front. They sent me a full wig. Little things like that, you really want to do your research and make sure. So my advice is just go ahead and get yourself a wig if that is what you're interested in. You can do so much with it. Now, back in the first part of the video when I was talking about like styled wigs and colors and things, another thing that you do want to just be a little bit aware of are these styled wigs. Now, I played it safe on all of these and just got long wigs, long straight wigs. My lace front isn't straight. She does have some body wave to her, but even that's really safe. They do have wigs, like especially like if you're looking at drag wigs that can be gorgeous, that are styled. They have like pageant style wigs with the loafs. They also have just really pretty full styled wigs, like lace fronts that are bam styled. Now, I get into that habit of like, oh my God, I love that style. I love that style. I love that style. And I just want to order it based on the style. Again, precursor, you can do whatever the hell you want, but it's not going to necessarily look good. So just because you love a certain style, or if you think that tight curls is gorgeous and you've seen it on several people and you love it, doesn't mean it's going to look good on you. The one thing that I noticed, like I'll go through Instagram and look at different wig companies, and some of the girls that are displaying their wigs on their Instagram, and you know what? I give them props because they probably don't give a fuck what anybody thinks, but it's a shame because some of them I'm like, did you get that based on that's like your favorite crayon or something in the coloring box, or you just saw that style on someone and you liked it and it looks terrible? And that's just me being honest, not shady. And you know what? Again, like I said, I would do the same thing. I would just literally be like, oh my God, I want all these wigs based on this style. Last night, I was like nagging my husband to death. Like, look at this. I found this new wig company and I'm in love. And I just ordered 2 more wigs for the summer. But I had to really stop. I had like 13 wigs in my cart and I'm like, Crystal, back the fuck up. Not all these are going to look good on you. And that's the truth. I'm not going to look good in certain styles, like certain short do's that I thought would look really cute. It's just not going to look good on me. Again, if you don't care, then you don't care, and that's awesome. I tend to care, and not really about like, I don't know, I don't want to look ridiculous, that's all. Or I don't want certain features to be shown more than others. So I played it safe at first with these long, straight ones, because the beauty in that is you can always cut them. If you are like, you know what, I don't really want this straight anymore, go get her taken care of or cut her yourself. Be careful if you cut her yourself. You will ruin her if you don't know what you're doing. But go ahead and get them styled. I would just start safe and start with a style that you know is going to look good on you and that you're comfortable with. Also, length. Typically, it goes from 18 inches to 28 inches, 30 at the most. Measure it, because long hair seems really glamorous and beautiful. I made that mistake with her. I was like, I just want the longest hair. I'm 5'1". It made me look like a mountain man. No, what did my dad call me? When my dad saw me in it, he was just like, who's that princess up in the tower? That's what you look like. I'm like, oh, Rapunzel. So I had to cut her. So just be realistic. You know, if you want to go really long, like I still went long on her, but a long that looked complimentary to me. Again, with color, just to recap, if you don't care, you don't care, and that's great. But realistically, if you want it to look complimentary, the more natural it looks, the better you're going to feel, the more confident you're going to feel, and you're just going to rock it. Keep that in mind. So if you want like this bright blue wig because you're just feeling it, maybe go with like a dark rooted wig that goes into blue, kind of ease into it like I did with the green or the gray. And that also helps to make it look a little bit more realistic too. But also keep in mind the color wheel. Not every color wig is going to complement your skin tone. So styling and care of the wigs. Now, it's super easy to ruin a wig, like super easy to ruin a wig. So I will do a whole separate video on how to wash them, but I just quickly want to show you. If you are getting synthetic hair, I'm not even going to go into human hair, yaki, all that. These are all synthetic, Future of Fiber, synthetic. What I do, now washing the cap is a little bit different, but to start, I always hold the wig right where the flowing hair starts, and I wash that portion first. Now with fake fibers, when we come down to it, it's just fake. It's fibers. I have ruined 2 wigs in the past by loading them up with shampoo and conditioner meant for real hair. And I rinsed them, blah, 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 dried them, and it was like gunk. Like the fibers were stuck together. The more I blew dry it, the worse it got. It was like melting. So I just gave up completely. What I learned from a wonderful drag queen named Lady Red Couture in one of her episodes, she and Johnny McGovern's episodes of Hey Queen, she mentioned that, you know, she used some fabric softener for her wig and like a light bulb went off. It's fake fiber. Clothes are fibers, things like that, you know. So the best thing to clean it with is, in my opinion, laundry detergent. You're also going to hear that from other wig connoisseurs. A high quality laundry detergent. I happen to love Tide. This is what my husband and I use in our household. So again, I will do a full video on how to and how much to use and all that. But laundry detergent is going to be what you use to clean them with. Please don't use shampoo. You know, it's not real hair. Now, I know you want your hair to also, or your wig to feel really soft like it was conditioned. Do not put real conditioner on it. What do you use? Fabric softener. It works beautifully and it leaves your wig smelling so good. You can get any scented fabric softener. Just use a higher quality one, please. And this works amazingly. And it actually acts like conditioner because for a fake fiber wig, it just needs to soften it up a little bit. Now, brushing your wigs, things like that, just basic stuff. You want to use one of these, I'm so bad with like hair stuff. That's another reason that I got into wigs was because I'm not good with like styling hair. I love doing makeup. I've been doing makeup for years. I can beat a face. When it comes to hair, I can braid. So I was like, you know what? I want to get that like cool look, but without doing it myself. Even this past winter, when I got my hair cut like really short, I was like, I'm going to do that long bob that's like beach wavy. I didn't once put like beach. I think one time I tried to put beach waves in it. Like halfway, I was like, I'm so bored of this. I don't even want to do it. So what did I do? Last night, I was online and I ordered a beautiful bleach blonde wig that's like a blunt cut, long bob, beach waves. Easy peasy, done. So that's another really cool thing. If you're not into hair styling or you don't have time or you don't know what you're doing, get a wig and it's done. All right, so the kind of brush you're going to use, they do make wig brushes. This works fine, just a little cheap, you know, that you can get at Fred Meyer's or Target, goodie brush that has these plastic, you know what kind it is, see? Now, when you are combing or brushing a wig, very important that you don't just go to town brushing it like that. What I do, I hold the wig cap because I don't want to start pulling out that hair. And I start from the bottom really, really gently. And I just keep going from there. In the washing video, I'll show you all of that. But that's the basic, you just want to get one of those wider pronged brushes. Okay, now another quick thing for care. If you are getting a full wig, you don't have to worry about the lace front, that front that I was talking about gluing down. You just wash her, brush her, just like that, hang her to dry, and you're good to go. If you do have a lace front wig and you do glue her down, even if you don't glue her down, it still touches your skin and gets all of the germs. You want to clean that lace on the front, especially where you're gluing her down. So those tabs that I was talking about that you glue down, what you'll want to do, what I like to do, I just get little what are these, the wet ones, sensitive skin, and I clean off all of that gunk. If it's really, really glued on there and nasty, get some Q-tips or like a really soft bristle toothbrush and rubbing alcohol, or you can do like baking soda and peroxide. Gently, you're going to brush that glue off of the lace. Please be careful, because depending on the type of lace, like especially if it's like French lace or like a Swiss lace, if you brush too hard and create like little tears in it, you've already weakened and created fracture points in that, and it's going to ruin that front of the wig. Also, when you're cutting your lace front wig for the first time, you know what, when I get my lace fronts in the mail, I'll just do like the unboxing and cutting of the lace with you guys. But when you are cutting it, don't do jagged end cuts, round it, because again, jagged ends create a fracture point. So lace fronts do take a little bit more care than just a full wig, but wet ones work great if it's not a lot of crap on there. So let's see. The whole point of a nice wig, and by nice it doesn't have to be $1 million, but just a nice wig, is for it to be unspookable. I am so complimented and so flattered every time someone's like, "Oh my God, your hair looks great. Did you dye your hair? How long did it take you to color your hair?" Like on Instagram, literally, like 6 or 7 people from kindergarten that I forgot existed in this planet